able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Airing one out for Boyd. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, it was arm strength, but kind of put those doubts to rest right there. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Cole now on the return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd down, right back to Hines. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. Now a give, right side. It's Hines, and able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. It's a 5-yard pickup that time on what will wind up being the final play of this 1st quarter. These 2 teams all tied after 1. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And finally marked down at the 23. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
On 1st down, Hines, open space inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Naeem Hines, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. But that run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way so far, and that's just more of the same right here. All he needs, just a little crease, and off he goes.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Let's go! When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game, because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. Burrow will throw. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Now Joe Mixon. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he's been fun to watch run the football. We know he can pass, but using his legs effectively here in this one.
No doubt about it. Watch him maneuver in the pocket, out of the pocket, making the plays that he's making, which are great.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
122 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Hands it off out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Oliver. Got some real estate inside the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
2nd down and 3. Looking to throw. Oliver buying time to his left. And he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They'll try to run with Hines. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Naeem Hines on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets will extend their lead. So what a first half that he has had running the football. That now 3 touchdown runs.
And I would anticipate that when they get down in the red zone, he's going to get more chances as this game goes on. And I think that the guys blocking for him are going to ask for him to get more chances. They like the rhythm they've developed.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
On 2nd and inches. Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Boyd. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Again, it's Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Let's go.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He completes it to Boyd. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Blankenship's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Cole now on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Von Bell up to make the tackle. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was the Chiefs who were able to come away with the home victory. Patrick Mahomes, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Carolina Panthers. James Conner, a touchdown run in the victory. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. Ronald Jones, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats for the Bengals in that first half. And they didn't get a whole lot accomplished through the air in those first 2 quarters of play. They'll need to up their game if they want to rally all the way back. Meanwhile, for the Jets, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half. Both teams making their final adjustments for the second half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium and Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs set to get to football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going, and right out of the gate they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or 2. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future All-Pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago. Really, it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. A handoff to Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 77 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. First down. Here's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Robert Tonyan, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. Now it's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds. On third down, Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for fourth down. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
On first and 10, Oliver being chased out left. And his throw here is incomplete. Elijah Moore, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. To throw again. Oliver forced out to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Back to throw. Oliver flushed out right. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. At that time, finally a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14. Looking to throw. Oliver dancing to his left. That's to the veteran tight end Carter Landry. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. From the gun, Oliver steps away. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. They'll run on first down. It's Hines. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. To throw on 3rd down. Oliver steps away to his left. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Elijah Moore. His first touchdown here in the new campaign. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. Read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of the team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. A gain of 3, 2nd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. Mixon with a first down carry. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down. From the gun to give to Mixon. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Burrow on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Carl Lawson, his second sack of the night. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow, he gets this in the hands of Mixon. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And the Bengals on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is third down and 12. Burrow looking to pass. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. Blankenship's kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle. Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case. No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They were winning at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination. And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A toss play. Here's Pirine. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They toss to Pirine. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Oliver buying time to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield, and keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They run with Hines. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, Oliver being chased out left. And he finds Corey Davis. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for 28 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hines. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. Operating from the gun, Oliver forced out to his left. Got his man. It's the veteran Landry. Touchdown, Jets. Carter Landry, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right out of the board, doesn't it? Because 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
From the 41, Burrow. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. Now it's Burrow. Open man left side. It's the tight end Tunyon. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They will throw on first down with Burrow. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase there to make the grab. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run again with Pirine. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Looking to throw. Oliver. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's the Jets punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 2 touchdowns. A little over a minute and a half remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Connecting with Mixon. Sheds off the tackle. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Dumps it off to Mixon. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. To throw, Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Gary and Conlon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take the knee. 2nd and 11 now. Now it's Hines. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They run again with Hines. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. On 1st down, Hines. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating. Even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground, but both really started to come in sync. So for the Jets, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll try again next week at home against New England.
I was talking with my crew before the show. By the way, best production team in the biz, or at least that's what they tell me to say. Anyway, I think it's worth discussing on air for this podcast the new Nike commercial they debuted last night. It was not good. It was amazing. You get all these dramatic shots with NFL stars like Lamar Jackson and Russell Wilson. But get this, the final shot, they reserve it for the rookie QB from New York as he puts on his Jets helmet and just stares a hole through the camera. I'm talking a serious mean mug. I mean, look at this. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. Of course, some people just can't enjoy a good thing. They're saying it's too much, too soon, blah, blah, blah. But look, that's the get off my lawn crowd anyway. Now, it's not like the kid directed the commercial. He just appears in it. I mean, you tell me. I mean, how many people out there would say no to being in a Nike commercial that gets splashed across primetime TV? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? I mean, we're talking about Nike here. Look, anyway, enough about all that. Why don't we get to the segment we actually had planned before I went off on that diatribe? And you know what?